Okay, so we've got James on the yellows. Mark there just trying to claim that bag and just overhit that slightly. Good chance here. I think he's just conscious of the fact he'll be going into black if he's not careful. Doesn't want to mess that up. Yeah, has decided on that one first. It's not the ideal angle for the other two into the bottom left.
No, sorry mate, we missed it.
Yeah.
Alright, yes, how you doing, pal?
Oh, you look like you've been out last night.
So needs a good positional shot here. And he's okay. That's alright. Just wondering if the black does go to the top centre bag as we're viewing it. If it does slide past that red afterwards, then I think it's a reasonably easy clearance, although he seems to be putting his white ball a long way from the yellow.
Are you joining us?
Well, I do believe we're going to be joined in the commentary booth now by Mr. Paul Buck. He was out late last night, or was out late early this morning, so please be gentle with him.
Late, early this morning. It's an oxymoron, isn't it?
How are you, mate? Are you good? You don't look it.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
Just honesty, mate. That's what it's all about.
I think better, pal. Not to worry, we're professionals here. The show must go on.
Of course it must. And it does. So yeah, you've just missed James there with getting the first frame. He did have a good chance from the beginning, but took it on the second chance.
Yeah, it was the devil's own choice actually picking a group to stream because there's some fantastic groups here. But Group F does look like a particularly tricky group.
You're right. Yes, we do have a couple of stream tables and we will be swapping between the two.
Yep.
But predominantly it'll be this group. It's a better break.
Table looking pristine as always, Phil.
Yeah, really well prepared. Super cloth from Ainsworth. Should be a great day, Paul.
I think it's a great cracking format. Really good. I noticed a few other clubs had pinched it after we announced it.
Never mind.
That's fine. We don't mind that. We're not precious about it. But, yeah, it's a great format. Yeah, it's a great format. I think it makes for an exciting day. Quite a long day, I think, Phil, but that's good. That's what we want.
Yeah, it is, but it gives the guys a fair crack of the whip. After all, it was a £50 entry, was this one?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah,
it's a top quality field, but it's also, you need your value for money as such.
James on Reds.
He is.
Yeah, absolutely. I think value for money is an important aspect of the day. They've paid £50 for this one, so it's quite a hefty entry fee. So we're going to get plenty of pool for the money.
Yep. Top two in each group, of course, get through to the last 16.
Yep.
It is exactly like the World Cup in that the order is significant. The winner of a group will only be playing the runner-up of a group in his next match, so that's what you're really playing for.
That's right. And I think looking at the groups where they've been drawn, it's going to go right down to the wire. I think the last games are going to be quite significant. There's going to be no dead rubbers, I don't think, Phil.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's there's some really interesting groups. Mind you, look at the field. I mean, the field's phenomenal, really. You just can't pick a winner at all.
It's a stellar cast. There's quite a few guys come from the what was Yorkshireman called the wrong side of the Pennines.
Oh yes,
but they're very welcome, of course. I'm only joking, but good to see them coming all this way to play in this event.
Yep.
I think it speaks volumes for the reputation that 147 Sports Bar's earning for itself.
Yes, onwards and upwards.
So Marc's just knocked in a really good long yellow there, and that's an excellent. Very unlucky there.
That is unbelievable. Super shot.
Very unlucky to be sat on top of that yellow.
Yeah, look where the reds are as well, though. I mean, he's got. Yeah. If he is touching that yellow, then he's slightly better off. But I'm not sure he is. Is he asking? Going to ask Pete for a decision?
Yep, Peter's just having a look at that. Good to see Pete Arundale with us today. He's just super ref. He's refereeing all 8 tables.
But he is a super ref, though, isn't he?
He is indeed. He did the World Championships final.
He did
just the other week in Blackpool.
Yes, well done, mate.
So good to have him with us. Quite a character is Pete, so always welcome.
Yes.
We refrained from doing a first and final warning like the EPA do at Yarmouth. So it is a touching ball, so he's just going to try and trundle behind the black.
That's
a good shot. That's all right.
Yeah,
you won't be too upset with that, I don't think.
If he just didn't catch the black full enough, otherwise he'd have been completely snookered on the reds there. But he has got a chance to the bottom right hand corner, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got the bottom right, but it's
not easy.
No, it's not easy.
And he will be taking one of Marc's yellows out. So, I tell you what,
he avoided the yellow and he absolutely crushed the pot. Wow! And
again, how unlucky was that? That actually deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it was unlucky. That would be a replay. We do hope to have replay facility soon, don't we, Phil?
Yeah, so, nice subtle hint there, Paul. Yeah. Don't worry about that. That is in hand. There's all sorts coming. Don't worry about that.
We need our tech guy to be working just a little bit harder.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah. I'm not doing enough.
Well,
we will get there.
Yeah, I think this is the only shot Mark's got here. Will he try and screw across with a load of right hand side? Yeah, that's what he's tried.
Well, he's tried it.
All he's managed to do is put that red over the middle bag. He's actually left an angle here for James to. He could pot the red and potentially get into the red that's right on the balk line.
He can use that yellow to stop as well, so it's quite a big target, is this. As long as he can avoid the red and the yellow going round it.
I think he can do it two ways, Phil. He can play it with a little bit of left hand side and go straight into it, or he can play it thin and go off a top cushion.
Yeah.
And into those two balls.
That's it. Now come back down onto
he's
the
done
yellow.
neither. Yeah, he actually didn't have the angle, did it, to go off a top cushion, Phil? It looks like... well, he could have played it a little bit thinner, I suppose.
That's okay, is that? Because he can come back across towards the middle bag. He won't go in the middle bag, but he'll come back towards it.
Yeah, he's certainly got a potting angle on it. Tricky to get on the red that's near the black.
It's pace, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think he's going to put the white ball back onto this cushion. The top cushion is where viewing it.
Here comes Sharon with coffee. God bless.
Yeah, Bucky having the hair of a dog there. A couple of whiskies in the bottom of his.
Whiskies in the bottom, so we're informed. Just while I was getting my coffee, James has obviously played a very good shot because the red's not there anymore, and he's on the last red. I'm just looking at it on our replay stream. Yeah, he's played that very well. Good controlled shot.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with this guy. I think it's the first time we've seen him here, Phil.
First time seen him here, and also first time I've seen him play. So yes, he's impressing me so far.
Yeah, good
very
start.
nicely taken.
I think Marc will be feeling very unlucky there, where he's played two monster shots and just had no luck at all.
Yep.
In the way that he sat on that yellow. But yeah, James looks very steady. Is he a Scarborough lad, Phil? Or?
I don't know. Has he come across with Paul?
Don't know. To be honest, I'm sort of just.
Hang on, so we'll try and get a bit more information about James. Alright, mate, it's okay. Sorry.
So there's Daz, the mine of information there, Phil.
Yes, I just thought I'd ask the font of all knowledge there as far as pool players are concerned. And oh, hang on a second, he might be from York.
Right. Well, Scarborough, York. It's all near 64.
It's all in the right county.
Mind you, I'm not right impressed with his break, but
well, he stuck with the cut break.
Sorry, that's Marc. I do apologise.
He's put more power in it as Marc. His first one he did the cut break, and it was a bit tentative, and nothing went in. This time he's got a red down.
Yeah, that wasn't the best break. He's going to go yellows here, surely.
I'm sure he is. He's no real starter, has he, on the reds?
No. He's got a yellow over the bottom bag. He's got a bit of an insurance ball.
Yeah.
He could be really bold and play cut the yellow to the middle and sort of disrupt the pack a little bit.
Yeah, you were out last night, weren't you? He may try that later, but let's get on yellows first.
All right, let's do that. He's done that.
Yeah, that's it. Right choice, I think. I think he was actually going to try and do what you suggested with that shot. He's just come down too far.
Yeah,
because he does need to split them up, I think. He can work his way around them, but it's very, very delicate to get around all those.
Yeah, they actually all pot, so he might not.
You could go into the black here, take the yellow nearest the black, and then run into the black and free the black off, because he should be on that yellow top left-hand corner as a view in it.
He'd been lucky not to be on another yellow. I don't think he'll take that on though, Phil. I think he'll go for the one near the balk line.
Want to screw it into the pack?
I think he'll just
one cushion
just a
or
slight
into the pack.
stun, really. Yeah.
You see, he's back in a similar position, but he hasn't got the angle now.
I don't think he needs to go into. I know I said it earlier, but looking at it, they all pot. So really, does he have to go into him? He's got the plant after this. He can play the plant, and he's on the yellow into the into the top bag. Obviously, the black's tricky.
I did say this earlier. They all go. It's just that it's a very, very good positional shot required on each visit.
Yeah. Well, I think here is okay. He can leave the yellow to the top.
Play the plant, then leave that there for the last one.
Yeah. He's gone a bit too far. He can still play it and hold on the red.
Ooh.
I think he's going to play it now while he's on it.
Yeah, there's some pressure on this one now, because in doing this, all those reds will be potable afterwards.
And now, of course, he's only got 2 balls and he's starting to think about how he's going to get on the black.
Exactly. The black does go, but it has to be hyper accurate.
Yep. Wouldn't surprise me to see Peter having a look at that one. No, he's Dickie Bird's called a wide on that one.
Yeah.
So, opportunity for James to go 3-0 up.
Yes, Paul.
Yeah, there's a good reason that we concentrated on Group F, and the next game kind of epitomises that. That'll be Lloyd Freeman and Half on Dad.
Wow.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah.
How many views is that? 17,000. 27,179. No, there's 6 at the minute. Oh, he ain't saying anything. Oh, that could be Paul's. No, that's it.
Yeah. Swap coffees there, that's what she'll do.
I haven't tried it, so.
Oh, nice to see we have the golf on for us.
Yes, the beauty of having 27,000 laptops, Phil, is that we can get the golf on one of them.
You see, you were moaning about the technical guy earlier. And we're not missing anything here.
It is like Cape Canaveral here. Just you wouldn't think that you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screens to run a pool tournament, but you do. Well, one of them's got the golf on, I suppose. But
I want more. We're going to get more, don't you worry about that.
Oh, the plans that the club have got will just blow your mind. I mean, we won't reveal them just yet, but
they're coming.
When they come in, it's just going to be unbelievable. It's already the best venue around to play pool, but when they do what we're going to do, it's just going to be sensational. Everybody is going to want to play here.
Yep.
Well, I think we already do. I mean, we've got JJ come across. You know,
it's good to see JJ. Actually, and Marc, of course, one of our players here. Marc's first time over.
Absolutely. I think JJ's got his own club, hasn't he? Yeah. Over in is it Liverpool?
Yeah, it's that way out. Oh, look, Damien Cooper's on. Look. Morning, Damien.
Hi, Damien. Good to see you on a chat, pal.
You're not coming across then?
He doesn't come out in the rain, Damien. It's like a gremlin if he gets wet.
You don't come down because it's too early on a morning, isn't it? 10:30.
It's twirly. Am I twirly? That's what the bus drivers used to call pensioners, twirlies. Because it'd be 29 minutes past 9 and they'd have their bus passes and they'd get on and say, am I twirly?
Yes, Paul.
Anyway, what's your favourite cheese?
Oh dear.
There we go.
Don't start on the cheese again.
Pint of Amstel, please.
No.
Let's get on it.
That's
to hell with it.
Half an hour away, my friend.
It's only life. We've got another.
Oh yeah.
If you believe in reincarnation. So, James, anyway, there's a pool match going on here, Phil. Stop waffling. Stop waffling.
Yeah,
so,
sorry viewers.
Yeah, James, he's gone for the treble. What an effort this is. Whoa,
he went for that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We've already got a shot of the day, I think, there. Cracking effort there.
I was going to watch that on the replay. That was absolutely intentional, was that one?
He had no shot at all there, and he's... wow.
So what's he going to do?
He's articulated a treble. Absolutely fantastic
and
shot.
And it flew in as well, didn't it? Didn't even touch the jaws. It just went straight down the middle. Now this is tight.
Yeah, what's he going to do with this?
Well,
quadruple it. He's cut it back. Oh, well, that is
outstanding.
A sensational couple of balls. That's why we stream these games, ladies and gentlemen. For shots like that, finishes like that.
That's one to watch back, mate, on YouTube later on.
Fantastic treble.
And a good finish at the end. That was a super cut.
A great black as well. Yeah, we shouldn't take away from that. I think Marc will be a little bit sick at the moment.
He hasn't done anything wrong.
He's not done a lot wrong and he's 3-0 down. He's had a few bad rolls. He's done nothing wrong. But all credit to Lee. He's sorry to James. I apologise. He's played some sensational stuff so far. We didn't know a lot about him. We weren't even sure where he's from. We think he's from York, but it could be a dark horse here, Phil.
Could be.
Always fear the unknown.
Yes. Well, that could be to his advantage, couldn't it, in this one?
Yep. Well, he's gone in off the break there, and it's a great split.
I know.
So chance for Marc to make his mark on, forgive the pun, stamp his authority on the game and get a frame on the board here.
I think he'll need to take these, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he'll have nothing else on his mind other than a dish. The bottom left sector of the table, as we look at it, is a little bit congested.
It is. He'll have to do something with them. Actually. Yeah, he only has a one shot, of course. So,
which set would you be favouring here, Phil? It's a difficult one, isn't it?
Only slightly the reds because of that bottom left-hand bag.
Yeah.
And the yellow next to it. So only slightly the reds, but he does have to separate the red and the yellow that are together.
That's right, and also the red that's furthest north, the one that's furthest in balk, is tricky.
It is.
It only goes to 2 bags. So I think he's right to go reds, but he's got work to do here, Phil. I think when James broke and they all split, I thought, oh yeah, this is a definite dish opportunity. But the more I look at the table, the more I think it's not easy at all.
That's right. Yes, he's got some work on here.
Just looking around the room, Phil, it's an unbelievable cast that we've assembled here of pool players.
I know, it's great.
Absolutely unreal. Some great players. Whoever wins this today is going to really earn it.
Yeah, it's going to be a long, hard day for someone. They will have definitely earned the cash by the end of it. There's no easy ones here, is there?
For sure. It passed. Oh no, it didn't pass. Ultimately, I think we've tried to be fair with the prize money as well, to give a few people a share. I think if you win your first knockout game, you've doubled your money, Phil. Is that right?
There's one more round. You get into the last 16. We pay out to the quarters. So if you get if
you win your first
knockout, absolutely. Yeah, if you get through the group stage and then win your next match, you've doubled your money.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
That's all right. Winner gets 400.
500.
500.
Yep.
Happy days.
Can't beat that, mate. It's all good.
Yeah, just while I think James is on yellows here, Phil. I think we've got the colours.
Have we?
Awry.
Thought he took reds. Doesn't matter. Let's have a look.
Pretty sure he's on yellows.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that.
No problem.
The appliance of science. Wow.
Now then.
A fudge.
What's going on here?
So, while the guys have started fudging on us, just to explain the format, it does pretty much follow the how the World Cup works, in that we've got 8 groups, 4 players in each group. Obviously, you play all the players from the other group, first to 7. We don't play all 13 frames out. As soon as one player obtains 7 frames, that's game over. So it could be 7-1 or 7-6 or anything in between.
Wow.
We'll then have the groups sorted by matches won, and then percentage frames won.
Yes.
And then head-to-head between the players, and hopefully we'll have top 2.
That's correct.
Hopefully we don't get the nightmare scenario and it was 3 players on exactly the same stats and they've all beat each other.
Don't be saying stuff.
Have we thought about that?
Yeah, of course we have. We've left that to you. Your director of communications, and you'll resolve that issue.
I will absolutely communicate that issue. So the top 2 will go through into the knockout stages. Winner of Group A plays runner-up Group B, so on and so forth. Knockout stages. Yeah, so the knockout stages, there'll be at least races to 7, of course, but there might be more, just depending on where we are with time. It's always difficult to time these events. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes you can have matches that are absolute flyers and they're over in minutes.
Agreed.
Other times you can be talking 10 minutes a frame.
Well, look at this. I mean, we're 3-0 in no time, but now we've got a tight one going on now. So
yeah, did we start slightly behind schedule or did we start on time?
No, not really.
Slightly behind.
About 10 minutes or so.
Yeah. So we've caught up in effect.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, he's taking balls off the table here. I mean, has he got a plan? Is he attempting this?
Well, he could. Obviously not now, but he could flick off one of the bad yellows into the red and pop the yellow over the bag.
He could. He had no side on that. He wanted a lot of side on that one.
Yeah, he's in a bit of trouble here now.
Well, he can actually hit the yellow touching the red first and then plant the red onto the yellow to take the plant down the bottom corner there.
Wow.
Did you like that one?
You are the best commentary booth pool player I've ever met.
Thank
Phil.
you. Thank you. He's watching Yasser and Lloyd play, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what he tried. Yep. I think that's what he tried. I think he was trying to play that a lot thinner, to glance into the red, pop the yellow over the bag. He's still well in control of his game, of course.
He is.
Oh, he is now.
That's hard lines.
Well,
Well, I know what he was doing.
it's not really gained him. He's not really gained James too much of an advantage, right? Because, what does he do?
Separate this red and yellow.
Yeah, he can get his yellow out into play, so he's going to be in better shape after these two, isn't it?
Yes. We're not saying he's going to go for it. 'Cause I don't think he will
No,
do. But
I don't think so.
He'll be in better shape.
Yeah.
Something.
Is he going to just glance off the yellow on the bottom towards the bottom rail and try and bring it out there and bring two balls out into the open in one shot?
Well,
Be an adventure.
He could play the plant here. He could come off the cannon. Sorry, he could come off the red and the yellow together and then go into that plant at the bottom left. There you look.
That's what he's tried.
How good's that
He's
shot?
played it well. That's a great shot. Very clever shot.
Thanks, Paul.
Good spot, Phil. It's alright spotting him. It's him playing him though.
No, I could do if I wanted. Believe me, I just don't want to.
I've seen you play, pal. Yeah. Great player.
Thank you. My mate.
Great singer as well.
Yeah?
That
Yeah.
song you did with Phil Collins was just unreal. It's one of my favourites.
Saved me a lot of money over the years, is that? It's on every jukebox.
Yeah. You look a lot paler these days, though.
Yeah, I don't get out much.
Oh,
You're joking.
wow.
Although in saying that, he has the
Alright.
two.
Well, yeah, he'll just tell us that he was just laying up.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think it was a table, James. Don't be.
No, I think. Well, he's still good. He's in good shape
Yeah,
still.
he's absolutely fine here. He's just got to
Just compose himself.
regain his composure. He's fine.
That's lovely.
Played it very well. Just a little bit of check side,
Very nice.
and that will be 4-0. And well, Marc hasn't done a lot wrong, and he's 4-0 down.
Wow. Well, you're right. He won't be beating himself up that much, will he? Because he can't do.
Can't really. He's not really done it. I can't think of any howlers.
He just wants a good break here.
Yeah, I think he just wants to get a foothold in this match, and then he'll settle down, and he should be okay. But races to 7. I mean, they're fairly well. They're not long races, but they're not short races either. But still, if you get 4-0 down, it's hard to get back.
It is. Certainly doesn't want 5 down. Needs this one.
Arfan and Lloyd both chalking their cues, ready to go. That'll be a fantastic game. Pick a winner from that one, mate.
Toss a coin.
Yeah.
Oh, balls all over. Yes, balls in all over.
Right, opportunity knocks here for Mark. He's got to go Reds by necessity.
He has. It's just a bit.
I would probably. Well,
I think he's okay, but it's just not the easiest, is it? This
no,
ball's
it's
okay.
not. Yellows are probably easier, I think, but he's had to go Reds. He had no choice.
Yeah.
He's on the awkward one now. It's just below the yellow. Oh, he's not taking it. Must go into the other bag.
Yeah, I would have done what you suggested though. Well, he's tried again to get on that same red look.
Yeah, he was on it. So
he might have done that, you know. He might just be on it.
He's okay because he can play the red that's closest to the bottom of the table and get on that awkward red now. If he screws into the yellow, no, he's not done that. Well,
he's fortunate.
He's okay.
He's fortunate. He's got a good angle to get round for that last red.
Yeah, I don't think he was playing that.
Nope.
But he's okay. He can go around the world off this red. Oh dear, he lifted up out of that, Phil. I saw it from here.
He did. He won't be happy with that. I think he was still disappointed with his last choice, with his last shot. Yeah,
but having said that, he should have taken advantage of the stroke of luck that he had. Really.
Yeah. Easily said that, mate. Very difficult to actually forget about.
It's easy for us sat here, but he did snatch at that shot. That's a 4-0 down shot.
Sorry, I was just putting money away so it didn't. There's got to be a better way to set all this up. She says, Sal turned up at 9 o'clock, but you know, still. Yes. Just lock this off, right? I mean, all this.
Well, I'll tell you something, Phil. It's not going to be for the faint-hearted today because even sat here in the commentary booth, it's really close, very warm.
It is.
A lot of bodies in the club already, even at this early hour.
Yep.
And it certainly raises the temperature.
Yeah, we've got to remember they've put £50 each on the line here, so there is some pressure. Good day to be inside the club though, because it's throwing it down out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not great out there. No golf getting played today.
Oh, nicely done.
Great shot.
Yeah, good shot. James is playing some very good control pool here.
What we're doing on and off the cushion? Or are we just running through?
Nothing, just running through, Phil, to be honest with you.
Where's your flair, Paul?
He's playing that well that, it'll leave it slightly longer. But
you watch this going on and off the cushion.
Haha. Yeah, but it's missed support, Phil. So whether that's the right decision is debatable. I'd have just ran through a couple of inches there.
I think he wanted to tie the red up.
Yeah, Marc must be ruining his luck here because even when James misses, he's not leaving him anything. So for my money, then James slams this in the bottom left, goes off 2 cushions with a load of check side and into the red and yellow.
Yeah.
Where's your flair? That's what I'd be playing.
Has he got a pint already, this fella, or what? Must be that whiskey in his coffee.
I'll tell you what, I'm 41 years of age, I need to learn.
41, is that all?
41, mate. 41 and I still think I'm 18.
Big paper round.
I still think I can go out till 5 in the morning and be up at 7. Well, just got a little bit of a stalemate here in this frame. Obviously the red and yellow tied up on the rail.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to play the plant here and at least get the bad. I know you're going to be tying your other yellow up, but I think you'll get the really bad yellow out. I don't want to talk too loudly at the minute because it's all gone quiet in the club. see, at the minute, that yellow that's touching the red's difficult to get out. If he takes it out now, I know he'll leave his other yellow in. There you go.
Well,
He's hit the wrong side of that, to be honest.
he won't be too upset with that because whilst he's left a chance on the red up the rail, very, very, very difficult to get on his last red. I'll be interested to see how he plays this.
Well, he had the angle to come away with not
He
touching
did,
the yellow.
yeah.
That would have been a lovely shot.
Although, he's missed the pot, hasn't he? So you never really know. If he'd have got the pot, would he not have clipped the other yellow?
Yes.
It's difficult to tell.
Yeah, it's probably why the pot didn't go in. He was trying to miss the yellow.
Yeah. And on this table, it's very fast. He would have struggled to pot that red on the top rail and stay on the black. He would have had to have gone up and down.
Yeah, definitely. It's like glass out there.
Or down and up even.
Well held. You can keep the white ball out of the way here. We have insects on the table.
Yeah, it's just tricky here for the yellow to pass the black. It's tighter than it looks on the camera, Phil. I'm just looking at the table.
I'm doubling it.
Yeah, I think we're double. Do you know what? Even the back heel.
No.
Honestly, I think a back heel. He's got the white out of the way. That's fine. I thought he might struggle to get the white out of the way, Phil. That's why I suggested the back heel. But he's absolutely fine.
He's on fire, is this fella?
Yep, keep saying it after every frame, but Mark must be scratching his head here.
Well, you can't take it away from James neither. He's doing the business, isn't he?
He is indeed. He's playing well within himself. He's doing what needs to be done. Playing some really good stuff. Looks very calm and composed.
Got a good break on him as well. If he keeps the white ball out, the balls are all over the table.
Yep. And you've got to think that from 5-0 down, it's really difficult for Mark to get back into this.
Yeah, he could do with getting a couple of frames anyway, because ultimately, if there is a frame count, it wants to be wants to be up there.
At the end of the day, though, he can take solace from the fact that he's only got Lloyd and Arfan to come.
Yeah. Well, he held off there.
He did indeed.
Oh, look at those yellows. Look at those reds.
Well,
I'd be tempted for yellows here.
yes, I would go yellows, yeah.
I know at first glance reds look good because you've got a good starter. But
he's got the yellow into the middle, and that's quite an awkward yellow, so he can get that out of the way early doors.
yeah, he can come into them too anyway from this other one into the centre. Takes the yellow nearest the black into the centre. He can just rock into these two over the bottom centre. Numerous ways of doing it.
Looking at the it's a bit of a coin toss. Coin toss? Coin toss, is that? That's
come back, Mr. Buck.
It's a coin toss. Yeah, it's done exactly as you said, but he's missed a pot.
Just took his eye off the pot there.
Yeah. Do you know when you're aiming to go into balls, you do that so many times. You don't even think about the pot.
That's right.
You concentrate more on splitting the balls and forget completely about your potting angle.
Well, I'm not so sure that red's out the better colour now. Because this is a difficult plant, isn't
He's
it?
playing a plant, yeah.
Well, he's got it. He's okay. Well, saying that.
Okay-ish. Still not great here. I'm not sure the yellow... No, he's shaking his head, Phil. He might have to play the yellow off the other yellow here.
Yeah, I like that.
But then he's pushing the other yellow towards the red, so he'll have to play it quite hard to make sure it stays in play.
He'll probably plant the red into the corner as well, doing that. Yeah, can he cut that one in? Wow, here goes.
Oh, he's played the plant.
That's lovely.
Good shot.
Oh, that's out of lines again.
Good shot, but he's struggling.
He's struggling with his white. No simple safety here neither.
2 young Baileys in the house. Oh, he's played the cut. Ooh.
Where should I put this at?
Just back of Daz. Just give it to Daz, he'll put it away. Jamie, do you want some drink?
So another opportunity knocks here for Mark to get himself on the scoreboard. I wouldn't say it's massively easy, but he'll be wanting to take these out.
I'm going to give it to Gary to sell.
No, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, because I've got
I know. Just leave that cue here and we'll put your own cue in that case. Go get your own cue out of the office. Okay.
Right, Paul, I'm back.
And welcome back. Oh, James missed a good chance. He's let Mark in.
Well, where's he going with that? Oh, dear. There was no need for that, you know.
No, absolutely no need. All he had to do was get on that ball down the rail, and he was on the one in the middle. As long as he had a slight angle, the ball along the bottom cushion last, and he's plumb on the black.
Yeah. But I think, as you said earlier, in the previous frame, that's because of the score it is.
Yeah, I think earlier we said that he must be scratching his head, wondering what's gone wrong because he'd not done anything wrong, but the mistakes are just starting to creep in a little bit now. But that's down to the scoreline.
It is. Yeah, he's desperate to get something on the scoreboard, isn't he?
Yep. Lloyd and Arfan next. That's going to be a heck of a game. Well, there's a few misses creeping in here now.
Hang on. He's okay still, I suppose, but he's only got the one visit now. Those are the 2 yellows that are together. He can't possibly come into them, having potted the left hand one of those 3 into the centre.
Yeah.
It all depends on the angle. I suppose if he takes this thin enough with a slight bit of left hand side on it, can he split them all, to start with?
Well, that'd be a heck of a shot, tight off the rail.
I wouldn't do that, to be honest, because you've no guarantee where they're going.
I think I would trust the table because the tables are mint.
Yeah.
And I would play it
Dead weight.
Yes. Just try and knock it in.
That way he does get an angle for those 2 yellows, doesn't he?
Leave an angle on the yellow into the middle. That's what he's trying to do.
Okay.
Wow, fast, very fast.
Yeah.
It needed to be deader than dead weight.
He'll know that now.
Yeah. It needs to be more dead weight than that. But he's played a good shot. He's just a little bit unlucky.
So, do you think if he can come round off maybe 2-3 cushions here, the top yellow does go into the centre?
Yeah, crikey, but he's got to play at a bit of pace with a little bit of left hand side. I would say, sorry, right hand side.
Do you think the right hand yellow goes in now?
If it does, I think he should be playing it.
He might have that cut on, I know he's got to go up and down with his white ball, and it's near that bag, but obviously not if he's not.
No, he's just played it with side.
There you go. Look, this is what I'm saying. He's does this go in, this top one? I think it probably does.
Still, yeah.
He's just got to. Well, no, because even he just stuns or screws it back 6 inches, he should be all right. Oh, better angle than we thought there.
Yeah. I think he's made it, to be honest with you. It wasn't a brilliant angle, but he's cued it so well.
Yeah.
So all he's got to do is just drop this in, and he's plumb on the black. Pocket pace.
Like it.
He's come off cushion, same difference. Maybe a degree trickier, but I can't see any issues with this one, and I think he's going to be on the hill, commentator commentator's curse. Oh. Well, he's rubbed the table there. I don't think you missed by 6 foot because of the table.
Wow. Well, I haven't got an answer for that one.
Well, if Mark needs any encouragement, I think that was it.
Yes.
I think James just
drops this in.
Well,
now.
he's twitched basically, hasn't he? There.
Get in. A good shot.
Yeah, I think Mark's going to be on the board now. I think all we can say is that James tweaked that one.
Well, there's no other answer.
Well, the 5-1 should have been 6-0. It'll be interesting just to see how that affects James going forward.
Well, if it goes down to frame counts, even if he wins this particular match, that could be very important indeed.
Yeah, he'll be a little bit sick, won't he? Having said that, he's still in a very healthy position, and that's what he should be saying to himself.
Yes, it's all about how he deals with that now.
He's twitched one ball, but before that he's put 5 very steady frames on the board without many mistakes.
Yep. Of course, Marc been given a bit of inspiration now, and he's got the break as well. So if he can get a break dish here, that would be good.
Speaking of Marc, so here's Mr. Lamb. He's actually competing in the event. Where's his stream team top anyway? Not very corporate.
Is that yellow going? That yellow's gone in, and the black nearly did, but it's okay.
Just check Mike. We've just got Daz on the roving mic. He's just gonna check he's working. Say hello, Daz.
Hello there.
Oh, loud and clear, sir. Right, we will step off the mic for a little bit while Daz goes for a wander round to get the scores, guys. Here's Mr. Hebron.
I was just looking at table 4. Danny Tyler's currently 4-1 up against John Patrick. 5-1 up even, sorry. Table 5, Ian Goodall is 4-2 down to Tommy Butterfield. Young Tommy's playing well. On table 3 we've got a tight game here. We've currently got Luke Meadmore and Simon Spate, 4 frames apiece. Table 6, we've got Dave Fisher and John Toohey. It's currently 4-1 to John Toohey on this table. John, local boy, playing well. On table 1, Ben Clayton's currently leading Neil Rooks, 6 frames to 2. So Ben on the hill. Just into the other room now, see how our fellow stream team is doing today. He's currently playing over here on table 8. And he's 5-2 down to John Gill and his Marc, so he's a little bit to do now. A lot to do, yes. And Liam Water with Mark Ace is currently 4-3 to Liam. So that's it at the moment. I'll hand you back to the boys on the stream, and we'll get back to you soon.
Thank you, Daz. So apologies for a little bit of interference there. He was right over at the other side of the club, and we've got a lot going on.
No problem, yeah.
That was absolutely fine. Thank you for that score update there, Mr. Hebron. Much appreciated. Our roving reporter here at 147 Sports Bar.
Get him a sheepskin coat and some wireless headphones. He'll be off.
Absolutely. Motti. Wow. Oh, he's fluked it. He's fluked it.
Hello, he says.
Where is it? Perfect black?
Yeah, he.
Well, that didn't know if it went anywhere.
He had no chance of getting on the black there. I thought he was going to go for the Chris Melling and go for a power screw off sort of 3 cushions to get back up top end of the table, but he didn't. I don't. He's played that shot, so I don't understand why.
It goes off the yellow, doesn't it? He can play the
Off the yellow.
he can play onto the cushion and onto the yellow and into the bag.
What?
He play it tight into the knuckle, it'll come off onto the yellow and then go into the top bag, but it'll only do it coming off the yellow. I don't think that goes.
Phil, you crazy boy.
Thank you. There.
Yeah, just didn't hit hard
But
enough.
harder. Well, there was no other shot, was there? If he was going for the pot, I mean.
Wow. Phil, you need to just
Not watch Yasser as much.
yeah. I'll just take fewer tablets on the morning.
Hey, it wasn't me that went out last night. I just haven't slept since January.
One of those last minute decisions to go out. Yeah, we'll just go out, have a couple of pints. There's a band on in town. We'll go watch a band and then we'll go home. 5 o'clock on Miriam Street. I feel very home now. I'm meant to be at 147 in 2 hours. Not
Well.
good.
No, mate. You done it to yourself. Don't worry, you can have a pint later on, can't you? And then you won't notice it.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah. A couple of pints. And no.
Dear. It's just it's degenerated a little bit as this game. It started out decent quality. Marc was playing well and not getting any rolls. James looked, when he was getting to the table, he was really taking advantage of Marc's misfortune.
Yeah.
Playing really well, really steady, and now there's a few misses creeping in, and I think James has seen the finish line and he's just taking his eye off the ball a little bit, and Marc's not taking advantage.
Yeah, he was only needing the one chance, wasn't he, last time? Well, in the earlier frames.
Yep. Well. I wiped its feet. Obviously, the yellow that's closest to the bottom middle is tricky, but otherwise, this is a join the dots exercise. He might try and get into it.
No, I think I wouldn't try to. I would
Just leave it last ball. Leave it last ball. The black's pretty much over the bag anyway, so you can just trundle it down the rail.
Yeah, or double it.
Yeah.
Well, he's in between there. He's in between.
Yeah, he might have to.
Might have to try and come into it then. He can use that. So you can use the yellow on the cushion to stop himself for the one into the centre.
Or you can just put it dead weight, just take the white over to the side rail. It'll be close to the middle. Well, it won't be that close to the middle bag. And then he's still got the trundle because the other yellow's over the middle bag anyway. I think that's what I'd be doing here. Just play this dead weight.
Yeah.
I don't think it's enough. Oh, nearly put the curse on him there.
Well, you're right. It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. Called it well.
One good shot here now, down the rail. Take it down the rail now.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do. He's left a perfect angle. He has to do nothing at all with a white ball. Just concentrate 100% on the pot. Whoa.
Well,
He played it at such a pace that it's dropped.
no, Dad. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So, barring his tip falling off, this is 6-1.
Yep, he's on the hill. Not only is he on the hill, but he's on the hill with the break.
That penultimate yellow, he's lucky that he played it at the pace that he played it. I just looked at it again on the replay screen. It actually hit the side rail about 3 inches above the pocket.
It did. It was purely only the pace that made that drop.
Yep, gravity took control. First result comes in from Ben Clayton, who beat Neil Rooks 7-2 on table 1 in Group A, so that's her first result in the World Cup of Pool.
So Danny Bodden playing Stefan Racidi now in that group.
Table 1, Danny Bodden, Stefan Racidi. That's table 1, Danny Bodden, Stefan Racidi.
Decent break from James. He's got a yellow.
Yeah. And the yellow's on as well. He's just got to look at his patterns now.
Yep, yellows all day here, I think, Phil.
I think so. There's no point changing. Yes, that's a lovely shot. Had the angle to do that. Decided to clear his bad yellow out of the way. Actually doesn't have a bad yellow on the table now.
Yes, opportunity presents itself here for James to close this match out. And we will then be inviting Lloyd and Arfan to our stream table.
Little one's got their step there.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Just looking around the room, Phil, we've got a great standard already. Pool players are notoriously bad first thing on the morning.
I know.
But certainly no signs of that here. They're playing some good stuff.
Right. Well, he did anyway.
Who's that?
The middle one of them.
Oh, he's...
No restrictions. No, just said it's cold time.
Daddy and my street.
What's it live, she there?
Well, he wanted that to hit the red on the way through, and it's just slid past. But he's still on. He's still all right. Just makes his...
Yeah, it's tricky for him now, Phil, because essentially he's going to have to take the yellow to a bottom left, I think.
Yep.
Play it with a tracer left-hand side. Try and get on the yellow then that's closest to Bork, but then he's got the difficult task of getting on his trickiest yellow, really.
Yeah, if he'd have hit that red, it'd have been perfect.
Yeah.
Such a shame. And that's it.
It's gone a little bit wrong for him here.
Well, it's a monster double.
Big double, loads of running right-hand side. Happy days.
Hey, what about another treble here? Then he can actually go down. His white ball can go down then.
Yeah.
Working the treble out off the red, using the red near the top middle bag to take it in.
Do you know, I'm getting criticised here for on about a double with running side, and there's Phil going on about trebles off the red.
I'm telling you,
and nobody says a word.
A treble's a natural shot.
So unfair.
Treble's
so
a natural
unfair.
shot.
Just to annoy you.
So unfair.
You always make the wrong decisions.
I'm the best commentary booth pool player in the world.
Yeah, when you're not in it.
Yeah.
Watch this now.
He's played exactly what I said, double running side.
Where did it go?
Well, it makes no odds. He still played that shot. I feel vindicated.
See, if he'd have played that treble, that'd have been natural. That. Bigger bag as well.
Chance for Marc. He's the one thing we don't really see on our stream cameras is the players themselves, almost their faces, but he still looks like he's got decent concentration, taking one ball at a time, as I say. Cliche time.
Well, he doesn't have to here. You know, he can just develop this. That's what I thought he would do. He would just develop in his red. He's got away with that actually, because he did go into the yellows. That yellow could have come away. We do have a club cam, and we will be having a look at that after this particular game. Of course, we've got the wireless camera as well to be roving with later on.
Is he off?
Oh, he's away. That's it.
It's just turned very scrappy as this game.
Well, I think Marc will be disappointed if he doesn't manage this now. 2 shots with the Reds where they are.
Yeah, if he doesn't get these, then he might as well start the car.
Mr. Buck still dancing from the night before.
Yeah, it's amazing, wasn't it?
Wow.
He's made it tricky for himself again there.
What's he doing? Playing the plant now?
Really no need. Just try to do too much with a cue ball, really. Sometimes a trundle is it's not spectacular. It doesn't look great on the stream, but it's the most effective shot. He could have just trundled that. Just try to do a bit too much. Left it tricky. He's got the slightly offset plant.
Yeah, this could go wrong though.
Yeah. And it has. Right, he's got to regroup. The Reds are still in decent shape, even with one visit.
Why isn't he taking that one to the centre?
Yeah, centre.
Oh, he's okay though. He's done it.
He's okay, but he's playing to chance a little bit with a cue ball.
He is. There's some travel. The white ball's travelling now, isn't it?
Mark Lamb here with a very fetching handbag. All right, no, he's 7-2 to John Gillen against Mr. Lamb.
Oh, it's okay.
He's struggling with a pace still, I think. They're in the 8th frame. He can't really use it as an excuse. Few scores flooding back in now. John Gillen beat Mark Lamb. That was in Group H. We've just had another result in the Danny Tyler John Patrick game in Group C, which was 7-1 to Danny.
Wow. Some big results going on.
I've just looked away to get that score and turned back. What's Mark done?
Well, he's put the red in, but he's dropped the white ball too far down. Although, when I say too far down, I mean, has he still got that to the centre?
No, he's just asked for a total, so...
No. Christ. He's been unlucky, hasn't he, with his white?
He's having a little bit of a car crash now.
Table 4, Dave Green, Paul Rings, that's Paul Rings, Dave Green, table 4. And table 8, Dave Ince, Yasser Hussain.
Oh, he's got it. He's hit the red.
Table 8, please.
But he's left it perfect, really, for James. Perfect angle just to roll this yellow in.
Yeah, do you roll it in and go into the yellow, or do you try and stun and make sure you don't hit the yellow?
I think if he rolls it in, he'll just drift past. He might just clip the top edge of it. There you go. Oh, I tell you what, how well have I called that one?
Because you... Now what's it?
Told you. Best commentary booth pool player ever. Just can't do it on the table. He's a little bit unlucky, really. He's done exactly as I thought he'd do, but...
he's got to put this in with pace, really, because there's no other bag.
That's right, yeah.
He's got to bring the white ball backwards.
He's got to get the white back to pretty much where it is now.
Yeah. I mean, he can top it through, or he can screw it back, but it's got to come to this side of the table, so... Oh, lovely shot.
Wow, he's cued that very well.
Lovely shot.
He's certainly regained his composure there. Played it well. Now, can I capitalise on it? We saw him tweak a black a couple of frames back. Massively. Tommy Butterfield just bringing a result in for... That's from Group D.
Yeah.
Tommy beat Ian Goodall 7-2.
Fortunately enough, the white for him has not gone too badly. This is a difficult red. Commentator's curse. I don't know that. Best commentary booth commentator.
No.
That's Aidan Jones, Paul Robertson, table 5, please.
He started out really well this game, and we were talking about James as a potential dark horse, and it's just got scrappier and scrappier as we've gone along.
I think it's just as he sees the line. It's just as he, when you just need to hold it together.
Yeah.
When it's an important shot.
I'm pretty sure the next game won't be scrappy though, Phil.
Wow, well.
Oh dear, that's...
I think Marc will just be pleased to move on to the next game.
If anybody comes, that's all.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Marc will be just looking to
to
get on to the next game now.
So James goes through 7-1.
Well done, James. Done well. Great start. The finish wasn't quite so convincing, but still good.
just wanted to do a money transfer on one of laptops.